This is the second video for Trig Problem 7. We have a right-angled triangle of hypotenuse E, other two sides C and D, and internal angles A and B. E is the hypotenuse, it's opposite the right angle. In the previous video we found the measure of the angle A is equal to 12.2 degrees. B, this angle is an unknown. C is 8.64. D is an unknown. D is unknown, and E, the hypotenuse, is 40.88. In this video we're going to find the measure of the angle B. Using some of our trig tools, using the sine function, sine of the angle A, which is 12.2 degrees, equals the opposite, which is C. C is 8.64. C is opposite to the angle A. That's 8.64 divided by the hypotenuse E, which is 40.8. This is 40.88. This is of no use to us. We're trying to find B, and B does not appear in this equation. Let's check out cosine. The cosine of the angle A, that's the cosine of 12.2 degrees, is equal to the adjacent, which is D. D is adjacent to the angle A. D is an unknown, so we write it down as D, divided by the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is E, 40.88. This is of no use to us as we're looking for B, and B does not appear in this equation as an unknown. Let's try the tan of the angle. The tan of the angle A is 12.2 degrees, is equal to the opposite. C is opposite to the angle A. C is 8.64. Tan is the opposite over the adjacent. D is adjacent, and D is unknown. This is of no use to us as we're looking for B, and B does not appear as an unknown in this equation, so cross that out. We can also try Pythagoras' theorem. Pythagoras' theorem is the square on the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares on the other two sides. So that's E squared. E is 40.88 squared. E is the hypotenuse. 40.88 equals the sum of the square of the other two sides. This side C is 8.64, so it's 8.64 squared, plus D squared. D is an unknown, so you write it in as an unknown like that. This is of no use whatsoever to us as we are looking for the unknown B, and B does not appear as an unknown in this equation. The next tool that we can try is the fact that in any triangle the sum of the internal angles must sum to 180 degrees. So starting with angle A is 12.2 degrees, that's 12.2 degrees, plus this is a right angle, and right angle is 90 degrees, plus B. B is unknown, so write it in as an unknown, must equal to 180 degrees. Let's add 12.2 and 90 degrees together, and we get 102.2 degrees plus B equals to 180 degrees. We want B on its own, not 102.2 degrees plus B. So if we subtract 102.2 from each side, we get isolate B on its own. B is equal to 180 degrees minus 102.2 degrees. And if we do the subtraction here, we get B is equal to 77.8 degrees. Answer. In the next video we're going to find the last unknown, which is D.